Hello, guys. Blessed be. It is High Priestess Jamila. So I am doing some carousing here, if you want to call it that. Um, yeah, I have openings for 3 students starting in November. Okay. My classes are held one-on-one via Zoom. Okay. And my spots fill up fast. Now, I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down what's going on. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down. And people can get mad at me. I think that a lot of people are angry at me because what I said was 100% correct. And I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want people to start doing crazy things. And I'm just going to keep it at that. The more and the more it seemed like, because I was looking at some news, right? I was looking at some news broadcasting that was really, really sad. It was really sad a few minutes ago. And like I said, I'm not going to say too much, but y'all need to when you look around at the world and they say, like that crazy person that came in here yesterday, and you start to realize the truth, don't you? You do. You start to realize the truth. And so I don't know. It's a lot that I could say right now. Like, it's a lot that I could say that I'm not going to say. But I can tell you that you need to learn how to protect yourselves. Okay? You need to learn how to protect yourselves. Seriously. And that's not aimed at one particular group. It's not. Thank you, Zenaida. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Yeah, it's a lot that I could say, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay. But all I can tell you is that it's rough out there. It's rough out there and it's bad. It's bad. It's not a reality, nor has it ever been a reality that if you go to college, graduate, and go to church, that you're going to be safe. It's not a reality. It's a straight up lie. I wish I could say what I want to say about some stuff that I had heard about. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Now, if you're going to take my classes, get the ones that I offer for necromancy. Necromancy is not about killing somebody. You do learn a lot on how to protect yourself, how to protect your soul, how to prevent from being soul harvested, but you learn a lot about deep, deep protection. Okay? Because when someone is going through mourning, and I know how that you can't say, "Oh, well, I told you so." But I'm sitting here looking at the world, and I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm just like, and then you'll have someone come in and mm, it's rough out there. Okay. So I got a few openings. If you're interested in the classes, you can get in. It's a good idea to get my starter kit, which is the package that you get, which you get like you get your altar kit, you get a few herbs, you get a few oils. Okay. And the first thing that you learn is protection. That's the first thing that you learn. And to me, I just get sick of people making excuses for it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I get tired of people saying, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay. I'm just gonna come straight out and say it. Okay. I get tired of people talking about Jesus, and Jesus was not a Christian. And I'm just gonna come out and say it. Jesus Christ was not a Christian. Okay. And they lied to y'all. That's all I that's all I gotta say. As more torture and rape and all of that stuff happens, they keep saying the same thing. I'm trying to figure out if they just keep saying the same thing just to distract you from what's going on. Okay. Seriously. And got to learn that protection, for your family, for your children, because something you keep telling somebody something, but yet you start to realize that the stuff it keeps hitting home. It keeps hitting y'all too close to home. And so a lot of people don't realize it's because they're unprotected. That's why. And the reason why you're unprotected is because you have no protection. You have no spiritual protection. Okay. And we know that accidents happen, bad things happen sometimes. Sometimes these things can be random, but as I'm looking around at the world, I'm like, something just and so I don't understand why people want to stay cursed. That's what I don't understand. It's very strange and unusual. And like I said, the reason why I'm being so vague with what I am talking about is because I have to be. I watched some stuff that was really, really disturbing. And as I'm looking at these people talk about these disturbing things that are happening, it it just was so clear to me. And that's why I went live and decided to say, hey, listen, something just ain't right here. Okay. Now, some of y'all don't feel comfortable with learning witchcraft. You can become a client. Of course, I'm always doing work for people. Um, A lot of people will get these ideas in their heads. And see, I work with La Santissima Muerta. I work with the Queen of Dead. I've worked with a couple of different necromancy goddesses and gods. And so a lot of people watch too much TV, and they get these ideas in their heads. And so, they think when they think about certain things, they tell themselves totally the wrong thing. And, it's, I can't say too much. That's all I wanted to say, real quick. And of course, you need to schedule a quick, not a quick, but schedule a 1 hour reading with me. And, you know, and I like to meet with my students by Zoom, even at your initial meeting with me. I like for that to be done by Zoom. Okay. All right. If y'all have any questions, yeah, because, I, see, the problem is, I'm gonna tell y'all what the main problem is. The problem is the overload of baneful intent out there. That's where it gets complicated. Okay, that's where things start getting very complicated. Is the and we can say all day and night, oh well, this person gonna get their karma, that person gonna get their karma. But there's some things that you can't just undo. Um, and it's real out there. Okay. So learn the craft. Okay. And it's all you got to do is go to my website, schedule your reading, um, and I'll let you know what your options are. Okay. My astral travel class is available, but see, that's more so of a smaller 4 hour class, but that one is equally as important, is that astral travel class, because believe it or not, you can be, what's crazy about astral travel, which is something that people don't pay much attention to. People do not pay attention to astral travel. And with astral travel, the scary aspect of it is that either spirits, demons, or either realities can be pushed into your reality, or either you can be pulled into other realities. And maybe in these realities, you don't even belong there. And especially if, I hate to say this, but there's too much hatred in the Black community. I was gonna say that there's a lot of hatred for one another in the Black community. It's a lot, but it's not just in the Black community. It's not. Okay, I can tell you that. So, yeah, don't be too prideful. I think people will get too prideful and they don't necessarily want to admit when they're wrong. And so literally for like the past couple of years, everybody has been pushed back towards the church and everybody died. That's what I'm just gonna say that. I'm just, I ain't said nothing about Jesus. I ain't even said nothing about Christianity as a religion. I haven't said anything about that. But for the past 2 years, they have been pushing people back to the church, and violence has engulfed everything. Mainly violence against women and children has tripled in volume. It's so much violence happening to women and children right now that the police can't even keep up with investigating it. And this, if you look at it, like when I moved into my home 2 years ago in March of 2020, and everybody was having a witchcraft panic. They were panicked. Oh God, for some reason. And they started pushing people back towards the church, and more violence. The world is worse than it has ever been. That's why I don't like, let me tell y'all something. Like when I see like religious people, I get triggered. And the reason why is because I'm sitting there looking at them like, you are totally full of crap, because why are they all suffering? Why are they going through that? Like, this is not a personal thing for me. There's a lot of people, they come up, they got their personal. No, this is what's real. They have been pushing everybody back towards that church. Okay. Trying to tell you that witchcraft is evil. That's what they've been doing. Am I lying? Ever since I moved into my house. This has been going on for 2 years. Oh, witchcraft is evil. Witchcraft is evil. Which craft is evil exactly? Which one? Which craft is that? That's evil. Okay. The economy is bad. I told y'all. I warned y'all. I and I'm just a small channel or whatever. They, or either they don't show my views or whatever, but I warned people about this. I did 2 years ago. I warned people. People were, yeah, y'all got tricked into that because the demons is using the church to get to you. They're like, something's going on here because something just don't seem right. And I'm sitting there looking at stuff and it's like, what is this? The freaking Twilight Zone? Like, what is this? And it's because 2 years ago, I remember. hmm So, so classes are available. And then, of course, I'm taking cases too. It's ridiculous, y'all. I knew as soon as and I don't know why the church keep doing that. Why don't they just mind their own business? If they want to go to church and praise Jesus and say that Jesus is coming back, fine. But stop project, let's get real here. Let's get real here, okay? I'm serious, y'all. I am dead ass serious right now. So yeah, that's and it seemed like, I don't know, have y'all noticed where it just seemed like a lot of people are under some kind of psychosis or something? Okay. All right, y'all. That's all I gotta say. I will see y'all soon. Blessed be.